That's really interesting to think about. David Otacola. Aw, Mela Renewal. I hate this item. Alright, we will pause and talk about Mela Renewal. I thought the Breastplate of Valor was going to be a really strange pick, because typically you only see that on mages. Mages, more often than not, build Breastplate of Valor. I don't really see it on many other classes. I mean, you'll see it occasionally, but it's not standard. It's not meta. Let's talk about Mela Renewal and why you're seeing so much of it and why it's so overpowered. Mela Renewal is relatively cheap. It gives you 40 physical protection, 300 health, and a 15% cooldown reduction. It's stat soaked. That's why this item is OP. It gives you a lot of protection. It's a little bit over medium amount of protection. It's a little over the standard number that you see on the protection items. But it gives you 300 health, cooldown reduction, and then the passive is stupid. You gain 20% of your maximum health and mana. 20%. 20%. That is a fifth of your mana bar, which is an insane amount. Oh my god. I haven't soaked in this item yet, and I really hate that we have to discuss it. Oh, I hope it gets nerfed. Patch notes tomorrow, baby. Come on. It's whenever you get a kill or an assist with an enemy god or objective. It's like everybody should build this item. Everybody. It's broken. Maybe that's what we're doing wrong. That's why I'm losing so many rank games, is because I'm not building Mela Renewal. Like, damn. Alright. Are you going to try to meet up for this team fight over here? Yeah, you guys could turn that pretty easy. They're all really low and everything's down. Everybody's out of mana. Best it. Best it, give. Ooh, beads. What was that, beads? That was beads 1, dude. That's down for 180 seconds. That's a total win. Even though you didn't get a kill, you forced out ults and beads. That's a win for you, because that's down for at least the next 2 team fights, unless they upgrade. Stole the buff, very nice. I would definitely recommend getting out. The positioning is a little awkward by Kronos here. Kronos, you're getting wrecked, man. Mela Renewal's taking... Look at his mana bar. Look at his mana bar. I hate that so much. Alright, we're going to rewatch this section just so you can look at his health and mana bar. Just watch it whenever somebody dies. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate this item. No deaths here. Kronos is almost dead. He doesn't have ult. I don't know why he's here. He's level 15. It takes a tower shot. Like, what the? Bruh. Bruh. Can we talk about it, please? They know where you are. They have a ward. Okay, here we go. He's like, damn it, guys, can you please just leave? Will you please stop getting wrecked? Watch his mana. Tick. Look at that! Look at that! Oh my god, I hate it so much! He's got full CDR right now. He's got a full CDR right now, so that just basically gave him, like, his kit times 2. He could empty his kit twice with that much mana. Because he's getting mana off of Jotuns, too. I mean, it's only 150, but god damn. You know what would be really dirty to build? Trans, I think, would be really dirty. Infinite mana. I hope that takes the... I hope that takes a nerf bat to the face. I heard... Oh my god. Get it out. That and Heavy Hammer. I can't stand Heavy Hammer either. Oh, that's what it is! That's what it is, guys! Mela Renewal is the new Heavy Hammer. We found the other broken item. Ollie, this is way worse. It's stat soaked. Heavy Hammer only has, it's got power, it's got health, and then it's got its passive. this has like 4 different stats. Oh my god. Alright. Find mid. Boom. Beautiful. It seems like Thor is probably one of your more often played jungles. You seem to be really, really comfortable with him. I can tell because, like, your rotations to the team fights are, like, just about spot on. You know exactly whenever you need it. Wait, what? Can we watch that again in slow motion? Oh my god. See, like, your rotations to your participation in the team fights is at the perfect time. So you know when you need to be there as an assassin. And it's not at the start. Alright, hold up. We gotta watch that again. That was amazing. Sorry, it's like, alright. To be fair, it's one of the fewest like errors that you made, and that stuff happens all the time in Smite. When somebody just like misses something or like get completely out of position on accident, you know, that stuff is just hilarious to deal with. Oh, took the portal. I told you, every time you see Janus, his #1 goal is to portal you. This is Freelo. I'm really surprised the enemy team isn't surrendering. You have all of their towers. There you go. You're backing. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, you're comfortable with this character. What are you gonna buy next? That's what I want to know. Titan's Bane, my man. Penetration, full CDR, just power. This build is mean.
Killing spree. Don't you even feel a little bit bad?
No. Wow, your team's getting wrecked. Why didn't they back? Miscommunication, I assume. Oh, save him! Wow. Now you should leave. Now you should leave. Oh, wait. You got somebody backing you up? Oh, you're probably gonna die, dude. Oh, unfortunate, dude! Unfortunate. Alright, so right there, I would have liked to see you, instead of staying, I would have liked to see you leaving. Alright. What are we looking at in this situation, okay? Kronos just died. Your support is dead for the next 25 seconds. And very obviously Neith is gonna die. Why go back in? I guess you thought you could just dunk down on him and do enough damage, but this is a terrible situation for Thor to be in. All right, they're all pretty much your level. They're really, like, if this was World of Warcraft, they would have yellow names. They wouldn't be green or red to indicate, you know, how far away their level is from yours. They would all be yellow. And in what scenario would you just run in, like, dive into 5 bosses, or like a giant ass pack like that? So instead of, I would like to see you leave. Notice that Neith is dead, and really the only thing that you're going to lose in this situation is a tier 1 tower, maybe a tier 2. But hey, you are like 8,100 gold ahead. I think you can afford it. Not only afford it, but defend it and come back. So, why you stay? See, at that point, you should have just used your hammer and gotten out. You used beads, surely. That might have been a fat finger, to be honest. You obviously triggered your teleport a little too easily. For the people that don't play Thor very often, or haven't played him at all, his first ability is a little hammer toss, and it has a couple different features. Most notably, you'll hear all the time, a double tap. So it applies damage for the first time it passes through you, and if it hits you on the return swing, it does like 2 times the damage, and it hurts a lot. But it also can be used as a teleportation device. So instead of getting the double tap, you can click your 1 again, or press your 1 again, and it'll teleport you to your hammer's location. So he must have clicked it a little bit early there. He was just like, oh, I'm actually gonna die, time to get out, and then got himself caught out there. Because at most, Like, all they're gonna get is this tower. Look at how low they are. Yeah, you did a lot of that damage, but I still wouldn't have recommended just going in to die. Yeah, I actually have I have a video on my YouTube about the 5 things that I would like to see in Smite, and having color-coded level indicators, just like the ones that I just described from WoW, I think would be really helpful, especially to newer players. So that way, this who's the lowest level over here? So that way, this Osiris like doesn't run up to this Loki and decides to start trying to box with them. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get Solo to stop feeding, that's all. Titan's Bane's finished. Your team got gold for free. Yeah, the other team is pretty much given up. They don't really have wards on anything. They got basic wards around, but they've been bullied to a point where they just don't feel safe. They don't have any map control. They're still down by 8,400 gold even after killing a lot of you off and taking a couple of towers. Okay, where are you at? Coming to join the party. Oh, there's your hammer. The Geb Shield! See? See, that's what I'm talking about! I hate that ability! The Geb Shield is so broken. Alright, well, Loki went in there and cleaned up for you, so I guess that's okay. Why are people building attack speed boots again? Wait. Why does Apollo have Watcher's Gift? Hello? What is this? I don't know. I'm so confused. How did I not catch that earlier? There's 2 Watchers. Is it so you don't have to worry about last hits? I mean, what? What is this madness? Polynomicon, man. On Kronos, that's also rude, especially since he's going a hybrid burst attack speed build right now. Why is Neith still in this lane? I've been commentating this whole time, like, our level 17 died so that he's got, like, at least a 45-second, like, death timer. And then he's even alive and doing stuff in the jungle, and that entire time Neith was there trying to take the Phoenix. Like, what the? That's a little redonkulous. You guys are throwing now. Lazy plays. Nobody's grouping up. Getting picked off one by one. No matter how far behind you are, in the late game, your presence is so necessary. Even if all it is you just soaking up abilities, like, you gotta be there with your team, man. About 21 minutes, 21 minutes whenever you start to see, in ranked, I should say, you start to see people really starting to group up in force team fights. Oh my god! Caught out! What were you doing? You guys are a man down. They're catching up right now. So, your teleport's down. Razor lashed. Damage from the wave. I'm trying to figure out where all the damage came from. Ah, the Phoenix. Oh, tower shots. You only have 300 extra health. You've got 2100 health at level 18 for an assassin. That's actually pretty standard. You're relatively squishy compared to this Geb. Geb has, oh my god, he's only got 2500. Spirit robe and cooldown boots. What is this life? I mean, that was pretty obvious. But I will explain it in case anybody watching doesn't understand. See this? There's a red line right here, and it's lava. Alright? Do you remember the game you used to play whenever you were a kid? Don't touch the lava? Same thing applies here. If you are anything other than a tanky beast, so your supports and your warriors, or if for some reason you have like over 3k health, don't pass the line. Don't go on the lava. Don't pass the lava line. Don't pass it. You can't take Phoenix hits. You really can't. You took 2 there, you got CC'd, which gave you a 3rd hit, and then all Apollo had to do was just boop. He just had to pew you once. Not even the full pew pew pew. He just pewed you once and he died. The throws are real. Still 5,800 gold in the lead. But now your team is still up here fighting. Team. No need to pressure. They're all alive. Why don't you go for fire? You know, you can go get fire before this Phoenix is dead, right? Like having a Phoenix down is not like, it's not like a contract. Like, you cannot receive Fire Giant buff if you do not have a Phoenix down. Although that would be pretty OP. Could you imagine that mechanic in Smite? That'd be really annoying. Oh, Kronos is gonna die. Team's getting split up and caught out. Why are you still in mid? Get out of mid! There's so many buff camps up. Nope. Team fight. Once the team fight starts, it just never ends. This is the team fight that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started killing you, not knowing what they're doing. And they'll continue killing you forever because this is the fight that doesn't end. Alright. It's time to D the fee. Let this tower go. Let this tower go. Oh no, please no. Please no. You're gonna die! Their ults are down, but you're... Oh, the burst! Picked up a kill, lost the tower anyways. Careful for the pew-pews. He's level 19, he hurts. Oh, snap. That was BM. Oh, the Apollo's thirsty. Oh, snap. Oh, son. Oh, snap, son. Are you gonna die here? Oh. Let's see where all of the decision making happened here. Okay. In this situation, you're level 18. You know all of the enemy ults are down. But you don't know for how long because, I mean, you don't have the timer for that. But they all have relatively full health and full mana, and all their kits are regenning after wiping out your entire team over here. So instead of leaving or farming, you decide to dive in onto 4 people. Granted, you pick up a kill. You still ultimately end up losing your tower and your life. You've made your presence known to people. They're taking it like Neath is dying in the background. Dude, if they push Phoenix here, that's the dream, man. That's how you win. That's how you win these games. Like, look at how far ahead like you were out through this entire game. You were like 8,800 gold ahead at one point, and all it took was your team starting to get lazy because you felt comfortable being ahead whenever you started making errors. If they kill Neath too, they could literally take out a Phoenix and push for a win. Oh, I guess not. Sylvanas is up. He's only level 15. They got a lot off of that fight though. You guys are now only 2,700 gold ahead. You know, a lot of people determine how far or how well the game is going, or they determine like the status of the game by the number of kills you have versus how many kills they have. Really, gold is far more important. A lot of people don't know that they can press T and then... Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. Oh, whoa, there's a shortcut. What? A lot of people don't know you can press T and see anything that you want. You can see exactly where you are. Are you going for your last item? What? Is that Crusher? Or is that Brawlers?
Smells like someone's cooking up a killing spree.
Oh, your team's throwing really hard. At this point, you guys are just filing in like ants, one by one, to be smushed. And that's what they're doing. Because you guys are like trying to reassert your dominance that you no longer have. Don't stop pushing the lane until you die. Like, this is what this is right now. Alright, nice. You bought a ward. You dewarded. I'm so proud of you. Unfortunately, now you have to deal with the presence of everybody. They're grouping up a lot better than you guys are. Oh my jeebus. They could do fire for free, but they're backing. You're backing. I really... You got brawlers? Okay. Jesus. David Otacola really likes his penetration. That's what I got for you. Oh my god. Oh, awkward. Awkward. You couldn't teleport. Very nice. You got the max amount of gold for that. Ooh, there's a nice grouping over here. This could be a good engage as long as you guys don't get split up. Who's taking D? Nobody. Cronus is just autoing. Oh my god. Stunned out the stealth. That sucks. My man going in. When you coming in? Oh, very nice. Very nice. Damage is good. Aww. An ult used for that. Very nice. You guys are really low. I'd be really careful. This might not be a good idea. Does Cronus still have his ultimate? Yes, he does. Alright, so he can tank it for a while. But he decides not to. Oh! Loki dies. Well, you got the fire giant, but at what cost? Oh, that Kronos is a dick! Did you see that? He has his ultimate available, and instead of just like soaking up the damage, he's like, it hurts. He like leashes it, and Loki takes the knock up to the face. Oh my god, that is glorious. You guys deserve that for almost throwing this game. Oh my god, that was good. Alright, this should be a pretty clean win. You could go for mid Phoenix, it's not super necessary. Oh, you're gonna ult. Why are you gonna ult? What did we say whenever we were talking about greed? Oh, just barely missed the CC immunity. Oh my god. If they wipe you guys here, they can just rush down a lane and win. The ult is good. The ult is good. Oh! The other ult is good. Okay. And look at how much health and mana you're getting back for every time somebody dies. I guess you're really, the reason why you're staying for so long into these fights is because you're relying on the regen from Melee Renewal. Melee Renewal every game, chat. That's how you win. And today's Bronze League Bravehearts is brought to you by the letter, by the letter, damn it, Smitten, you fucked it up! By the item, Melee Renewal. Holy shit. Build it on everything. Every god. Fantastic. I was about to type GG. I've been playing too much Smite lately. How's your damage? Wow. Wow, that's really impressive. 30k on a Thor. Like, you're rivaling Kronos here. And Kronos' damage is usually just insane all the time. Pretty clean win. You guys could have ended it a long time ago, to be fair, though. Like, you guys got greedy and lazy. Greedy and lazy and tried to reassert your dominance. And there for a little bit, it looked like the enemy team could have won off of that. They could have capitalized in a couple of areas. Instead of backing from a fight, they could have like pushed your jungler like Phoenix down or fire or something like that. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode of Bronze League Bravehearts. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.